Hello, leaders. hello. Happy Monday. Happy first Monday of the brand new year. It is wild that I get to do this full time. I'm so excited. Brand new year. This will be the first year that I get to do Cincy full time from start to finish. So super blessed, counting my blessings, and just thankful for this gig. So I am going to wait for some of you to hop on, and then I will get started. This will be on the page. Hi, Kayla. And this will be on YouTube as well, for you guys to share with your teams. There's a reason I am doing this on the leadership page is because I want to make sure that you guys as leaders have all of the tools and everything to be as successful as possible in this new year. You also have all the tools and everything to share with your teams so that we can all work smarter and not harder in 2022. Hi, Rachel. I'll turn this off and see if you guys can see me. Okay, there we go. I like that hue that it was given. All right, I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds and then I'm gonna get started. I'm kind of gonna be all over the place as far as what I'm talking about, but y'all just stick with me. I just really wanted to show you guys how I'm working my business, the tools that I find as must-haves in this business that make my life and my business run very smoothly, a lot easier. Yeah, so y'all be sure if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments, and if I don't see them, I'll answer them at the end. All right, so let me pull up. I hope everybody's having a great day, by the way. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So welcome to 2022. 2022 is going to look a little differently for, leadership content and all of that. But I'm excited about this year. I'm excited about what is to come. I really want you guys this year to start sharing more in this page. You guys have so much to offer. I have been doing this thing for almost 6 years. So you guys that are newer leaders and you guys that, have a lot of different great ideas, please share in this team page. This is a leadership page that is not for me. It is for all of us. So we can all learn from each other. If you have a great idea, post it. If you have a great idea, go live. Does not matter what it is. Share away. So my main point of wanting to go on here, director chat that we have going on, we're kind of talking about some different desktops and laptops and stuff this morning. So I really just wanted to talk about my must-haves, what I personally think. I'm not telling you guys that you have to buy any of this, but what I am going to tell you is that the stuff that I'm going to share with you is going to make your business run like a well-oiled machine, okay? If you have things that are not necessarily working for you, then, oh Lord, hello, country accent. These are all going to be business write-offs, okay? All going to be tax write-offs. I am not a tax expert. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I am still figuring out taxes every single year like you guys are. But the more money you make with Cincy, the more tax write-offs you have to have. So my very first must-have in my business, okay? You need to make sure that you have an Amazon list, okay? This especially as a leader. You need to make sure that you have an Amazon list. If you do not have Amazon Prime, please do yourself a favor and get Amazon Prime. For the longest, I did not have Amazon Prime, and I don't even know how I did my life. But when you have Amazon Prime, you can go on there and you can make a business supply list, okay? Hi, Heather. So what am I saying? I am saying Amazon, hello, okay? Go right here and I can go, you can make any list, create a list, okay? So business supplies. And on here is where I have my business supplies. Not all of them is on there, but majority of everything is on there so that if I can't find it in recent orders, I just go right there and find it. So, let's see. This is not on there. I need to add this, but watch. Let's see if I can figure it out. Y'all are going to be like, Amber, you don't even know what you're doing. And no, half the time I don't know what I'm doing, so there's that. Okay. This was not on there, but I need to add this to my list. These are amazing, and I'm going to be going over that. So, y'all don't listen to me. But Amazon Prime, highly recommend, okay? Free shipping. Prime, you can get it in 2 days, okay? If you really enjoy going to the store all the time when you need supplies, then I'm going to applaud you. But I am not that person, and when I need something, I like to go on, click it, and I like to go ahead and buy it, okay? So, my big expenses for 2021, I did not mean to. I had a Mac laptop from 2013 that decided that it did not want to work anymore last year. I was still teaching at the time, so I had the ability to have the computer that was at work, but when I would come home, it wasn't working for me. So one of my business expenses that I actually just paid off today, thank you, Cincy, is this desktop, okay? Mac, I love it. It's very simple. If you've never used it before, this is what I have, okay? I have a Mac desktop. If you don't use Apple, that's fine. It's wonderful, okay? So this is just showing you guys what I use, okay? Also have a light ring. It's very good whenever your lighting is not good. Okay. My second purchase for my business was this Dymo 4XL, okay? If you are like me and you hate doing mail outs because you are having to print them off and you're having to cut them and you're having to tape them onto mail outs, listen to me. Do yourself a favor. It is on Amazon. This thing right here is a lifesaver, okay? It's very easy to use. It opens up. It has labels. It is it's not ink. It is laser. It prints off there. When you type in the stuff, and I'm going to show you stamps.com because that's what I use. I think it's wonderful. I think it is a great business tool. All that happens, okay, as soon as I type that into stamps.com and I press print, what happens is it prints directly onto a label right here, okay? And that's what it looks like. And then I literally just peel it off and I stick it, okay? So all of these mail outs, other than me having to type in the address into stamps.com, all of them went straight to my Dymo printer. If you are following me on Instagram, look at my Instagram. It's easy peasy, prints right out. I can pull it right off and stick on there. Now, why am I telling you guys this? Because labeling Happy Mail is not fun, okay? So make it easier for yourself. I despised doing mail outs when I had to print it out of my printer, I had to cut it, and I had to tape it onto stuff. Make it easier for yourself. It is a tax write-off. Just listen to me, okay? Again, that is Dymo 4XL. It is on Amazon. You can get it at Staples. Office Depot might have it. I've seen it at Staples though, okay? And the labels you can get on there as well. That is a game changer. Dymo 4XL. I'm going to show you guys again, okay? Dymo 4XL label writer. It's amazing, okay? So the next thing, what I'm going to be using as a business write-off this year is a brand new printer, okay? I have an HP. It has served its purpose. It drives me nuts right now, so I'm not going to share with you which one I have. It does its job right now, but if you do not have a printer where you are able to print off your own labels, listen to me. Invest in a printer, okay? I'm not telling you guys this. I'm not telling you to go to freaking Amazon or Walmart or wherever right now and buy all the things, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying slowly but surely make your business work easy for you, okay? There are certain things that are non-negotiables in this business, okay? If you're watching, I have 8 of you on right now. If you want this business to be something big for you, please comment that you do. And I'm just really trying to help you guys with doing things smarter and not harder, because when you are doing something and it's aggravating when you're doing it, it really doesn't serve you other than just driving you crazy, okay? So, I'm gonna turn this back on. It's not very bright in here. Okay, so with that being said, with a printer, so there are some things that I print myself, okay? I print off all of my labels my own. I will show you guys that. I make that through Avery, and I really, this might be basic to some of you who have been with Scentsy for a while, but I really want you guys to share this with your teams. Avery labels are the way to go, okay? Okay, Heather, yes. Okay, so let me share this with you guys really quick. Let me preface this. I have been doing Scentsy for almost 6 years, and this is where I'm saying, do not say that what I'm saying is like Bible. Don't think that I'm like telling you have to do this because this costs money. What I'm saying is that when you get paychecks, use 10% to go back into your business, okay? Do not use family money. Sorry. Do not use family money on Scentsy. Use Scentsy money on Scentsy. That is something that Orville Thompson, who is one of our CEOs, has said forever, okay? When you get paid with Scentsy money, invest some back in your biz. So what I'm saying is this Dymo 4XL I did not buy for myself until last year, okay? I think it's around $250. It took me forever to convince myself that that's what I needed, but once I did get it, it was a game changer because the amount of website orders that I have come through because I do Facebook parties is incredible, okay? And this makes my life a lot easier, but I'm by no means, listen to me, I'm by no means, do not go to people and say, Amber Ryan told me that I needed to get this, honey. So I'm going to buy a Mac desktop that's $3,000 and a Dymo 4XL. No. Listen to me. I still have a printer that still does its job, but I'm going to invest in a new printer this year, a nice laser one, okay? So just listen. When I literally did not get a Dymo 4XL until this year, I was still printing off stuff, cutting it, and taping it. And I have been doing Scentsy for almost 6 years in April, okay? When you're where you're ready to be like, okay, this is no longer serving me, then this is what I'm saying. I'm just sharing this with you guys so you can really see what's beneficial and what I've personally been using, okay? Kayla Coleman, Star Director. Worked my business from my phone when I first started. You do what you can, okay? Not Kayla Justice, Lord. Katie Lassiter, Superstar Director. Freaking bomb. She did not have internet at her house whenever she first started Scentsy, okay? I also, when I first started Scentsy, if you've seen trainings from me, I did not have an office like this, guys. I worked from the corner of my kitchen, and then I worked from my parents' spare bedroom, and then I worked from a freaking closet, a coat closet, okay? This is almost 6 years in the making. So I'm just sharing this with you guys, okay? Alex, it's time. It's time, boo-boo. Printer. Okay. If you don't listen to anything else I'm saying, you need a printer. You need a printer because you're going to be spending too much money sending stuff elsewhere. What is it? Vistaprint is phenomenal. Listen to me. Vistaprint is really good. I used a Vistaprint for a while. It gets pricey, though. If you do not have a code, it gets pricey. So, I'm going to show you guys what I do. This I've utilized this. This is my ghetto way of having a file cabinet in my house, until we want to purchase a file cabinet. They're expensive. I just can't convince myself to do it right now. So let me show you. Let me show you guys. Okay. This is the printer I have. Just hang with me. Okay. This printer makes me very mad. It serves its purpose, but it doesn't work all the time. It's an HP OfficeJet 5255. It's wonderful. It's all-in-one. My favorite part about it is that I get instant ink. So if you don't have a printer, instant ink right here. I pay, I think like $5.99 or something. You choose your plan. And then whenever they can tell that your printer's getting low, they mail you ink. And then you can mail back ink. That's my favorite part about HP. But I will be upgrading to a laser jet. I need to put that on my goal board this year. So these are what I personally use when I am printing off my own stuff. Okay. So hold up. That whole thing over here too. So I make sure that I have computer paper and I have cardstock on hand at all times. I get those from Amazon. Amazon's my best friend, okay? So, shipping label. No, we're not going to talk about that yet. Address labels. This is how I print all of my labels off, okay? Avery. You can get this on Amazon. You can get it from Walmart, Staples, Office Depot. I don't care where you get it from. These are a lifesaver, okay? I buy these in bulk. I actually need to buy some more. I didn't look through my labels when I was doing my business stuff the other day to make sure everything was good to go. Avery 5160, okay? Avery 5160. These are labels that come out like this. They're usually all there, but they are address labels, okay? Now, I can go on Canva, which is what I do. I go on Canva, I make my own label, and I haven't changed it because I don't need to. It's very simple. That's how my brand is with Scentsy. Your brand needs to reflect you. So my labels are very simple. Okay, right here. This is my label. I went on Canva. I made this my own. You need to be labeling everything that leaves your hands. You guys know that as leaders, make sure you're telling your new teamies that. So I make these, upload them to Avery. Avery.com, go to the template, upload this, whatever you want it to be. You need to have at least your name, your website, your phone number. I don't care what you have. I have a QR code on there. Okay, it takes them directly to it. Label everything that leaves your hands. Okay, now I do that. I use the address labels for a lot of different things. I use them for cotton cleanups. I use them whenever I made these bring back bars. I did 2 to a thing. You guys saw that. I uploaded that for you guys. But I use that to my advantage. I print off everything myself, okay? Except for some of you, my team shout outs. I get those made on Amazon Prints. Again, Amazon's my jam. So those are a must have if you're printing off your own labels, which I highly recommend. These are the Avery 5160, okay? 3,000 labels. There's 100 sheets in here. Lasted me quite some time. Another one that I started using recently are the shipping labels, okay? I print these off my own. I make them on Canva. I upload them to Avery. I select the right label, the code, and then I print them off my own. Avery 8363, okay? What do those look like? So that is what I have on my catalogs. Okay, made this on Canva. If you're not using Canva, you don't know how to use Canva, just go on Canva and start using it. It's free. You can do the pro version. I just upgraded to the pro version, but use the free account. It works just as well. I just needed more. So that is a shipping label, okay? Printed that off myself. Also, some of my samples, I use the big shipping labels, make these on Canva, but I print them off on my own, okay? There's 10 to a sheet. So that's what those are. They're 2 inch by 4 inch. That's the actual size of it. So that's Avery 8363. Another one that I use, sorry y'all, this is gonna be a long-winded training. Y'all just stick with me. Another one that I use, these are the square labels. These are the 2 inch by 2 inch. I actually have to order more of these. That's what I was trying to show you, putting it on my Amazon list. These are really good for, let me show you what I use these for. So I get these poly mailers off of Amazon. I switched them up. Cheetah's my jam. Everyone knows that. On my mail outs, I have a QR code, so whoever is handling this can be like, what is this mail? That's what it is right there. So they can have their camera, they can go right over it. I don't want this to go through anybody's hands and then be like, what is this? This smells so good. What is it? Okay. They can go right to it if they need to. So those are Avery square labels, 2" by 2". And again, I'm not saying you need any of these. I'm just saying this is what I do. And this makes my life a lot easier because I print all of them off my own. I also use these round labels. These are Avery 8293. And I print off these stickers right here. I print off a lot of other stickers too, but it says Happy Mail, text me when you get this. And whenever I send Happy Mail out, I post it in my VIP page. I say, be on the lookout for this. Text me whenever you guys get this. Because I want to know when they get it. That way I can track it on my end with stamps.com, but I like to know when they personally get it from them, so I know they're excited about it and all that, okay? So those are the Avery labels that I use. Again, not saying that you have to have these, but if you have your own printer, it saves you money, okay? If you print off your own stuff, it saves you money, okay? This is my file cabinet. I think I got this at Staples years ago. I don't even know. This is how I keep my labels and everything very organized. I say very organized. This is how I keep it organized for myself, okay? Labels, these are just literally the business, the address labels. I keep all these printed in there. Club, I put these on all scent circles. I put them on my catalogs as well. Happy Mail, those are the ones that the circles I was telling you guys about. Snap and share, here's the QR codes I was telling you guys about, and then here's just miscellaneous stuff I have printed. All of my mail out trackers are back here. I keep, you know, there's all that. So I keep this right here, very organized and where it should be near me, so I know exactly where everything is. All right, let me think what else. Let me grab some stuff that I find very beneficial for my business. Also, let me just share you guys, I create every single flyer myself if it's not something that's created by somebody else, but I want it to look like me. I want it to be my brand. Everybody knows that my customers, they know that this mauve color, tan, cheetah, whatever is me. So I print these off myself using my printer. Like I said, if you do not have a printer, I would highly recommend going ahead and getting that, doing your own labels, doing your own flyers, all that. Think smarter, not harder, okay? Another thing that I highly recommend, it takes a lot of time to cut, okay, when you're printing your own flyers. Go ahead and invest in a swing, what is this, a swing line paper cutter, okay? Got it off at Amazon. Super, super nice, super easy for you to do, okay? I have a laminator. I don't use that much. But those are my top things. Highly recommend you guys using. And like I said, you don't have to get it all at one time. It's not anything that you actually even have to have. But if you don't at least have a printer for yourself in the Avery label so you can print off your own stuff and your own flyers, go ahead and start there. Do you guys have any questions for those of you who are on? I have 9 of you on. I'll wait a second to see if anybody has any questions. But definitely a computer that's going to serve you. Definitely, if you are to the point where you have a lot of mail outs that you're having to do, go ahead and invest in a Dymo 4XL. It's going to save you a lot of time if you have a lot of mail outs that you have to do, and a printer. But it doesn't look like anybody has any questions. So please share this with your teams. And like the most helpful thing that you can use is Canva, okay? And if you don't know how to use Canva, just play around with it, okay? Make stuff look like your own. Use other people's stuff for inspiration, but definitely make it your own, okay? Let's see. Let me show you guys stamps.com. Thank you, Morgan, for saying that. What are the main labels we should print? Okay, so the main labels that I use are just the address labels. That's the Avery 5160. These are the ones that I use on bars. And really I use these for everything. So scent circles, car bars, anything that leaves my hands, that's what I'm using for that. Okay. So I would say if you don't get any other labels, get the address labels, the 5160. And then you literally just go to avery.com. Like I said, I made this on Canva. Made that on Canva. Avery.com, and you can upload anything to there, or you can create your own and then you can print it directly. Stamps.com, I'm going to get to that. If you print on Avery, it's $9 for 46 labels. Okay. Did not know that, Sen, because I print my own. Okay. I'm going to show you guys Stamps.com now. So Stamps.com, if you do not have Stamps.com, okay, I don't know anything about Pirate Ship. I have never used Pirate Ship. I used to just go to the post office. I hate the post office, okay? If you're like me and you just cannot stand going to the post office. Now, I don't mind going to the post office if I'm just dropping stuff off. But what I can't stand is going to the post office and having them weigh stuff. It just makes me mad, okay? So, here we go. Stamps.com. Stamps.com, okay? Literally Stamps.com. Go in, sign in, okay? So, what you can do on Stamps.com, Amy, just go on Canva. Download the Canva app and literally just play with it yourself. That's all you have to do. It's wonderful. It's so good, okay? So, when you sign up for Stamps.com, they are going to send you a scale, okay? They also send you, so these are the labels. I print off my own stamps. They send you like a welcome packet. But, yes, the post office is not my friend. So, that's why we don't use the post office. All right, this thing just keeps on falling. So, that's not where it's supposed to be. Okay, so when you are on here, Stamps.com, you can literally, so my Dymo, it lets me print directly on there from this right here. But you can do stamps, you can do shipping labels, you can do a bunch of different things. So what you do is you just type in somebody's information, their name, their address, all that. You weigh it and you put in the weight. Okay, so I just sent out a bunch of stuff. You choose based on what the description is, but it tells you the price right there, okay? I'm not telling you that it's cheaper. I'm not telling you any of that, but I do save a lot of money. I don't work for the post office. I save a lot of money doing this rather than going in. So yeah, it's very user-friendly. You can upload money, buy more. You can track different orders. But that's another thing that you just kind of have to go into and you have to play around with it. So if you're tired of going to the post office, I do pay monthly for this. So it is an investment and it is a tax write-off for me. But in my opinion, the amount of Happy Mail and the amount of mail outs that I send, it's worth it for me to do it myself and then just drop it off at the post office. Or you can schedule a pickup and they will come directly to wherever you say. So for me, my front porch, they will pick it up for you. The mail people will. So I highly recommend that too. If you're not using anything like that, like I said, I've never used Pirate Ship, so I can't speak to that. I do use Stamps.com. I've used it for about 2 years now. I love it. I love that I can do it all myself. I'm a control freak. So it makes it a lot easier. And like I said, when I put stuff into this system, I can choose for it to print directly to my Dymo printer. So that, I'm literally just the click of a button and it prints out of my, this label, Dymo 4XL, and I can just pull off the label and stick it to the mail out that I'm doing it to. And my favorite part about Stamps.com, other than saving some money, is that whenever I do have somebody's information in there, all I have to do is start typing their name and it autofills. So it saves people's information. what printer do you recommend? I don't recommend the one I have. I already said that. I am investing in a new laser printer this year. So I would say anything that's HP, if it has instant ink, I love instant ink because I don't have to think about ordering it myself. But I will be getting I'm going to be spending some money on a laser printer this year. So I just do whatever you need to do with a printer. But I do recommend having your own printer, so that it saves you money with printing stuff off. So, okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? And Amy, like I said, with Canva, just download the Canva app and start playing around with it. It's sometimes a lot, not sometimes a lot. It is more user-friendly if you are making something to do it online. So just go to canva.com and play around with it from there. But like I said, with Canva, it's free. You can do the pro version to have access to more things, but the free version is just as good. Okay. Sin with Apple. I have the Apple desktop. I also have a laptop that was, it did what it needed to do for years, but it stopped working last year, so I invested in a desktop. So, all right. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you guys found this very helpful. Please share with your teams so that if they are wondering what they need to do as far as some really good and easy supplies, tools, tricks, anything like that. Last thing I'm going to do before I hop off here, let me share with you guys my list on Amazon that I was talking about at the very beginning. Just some very simple things that I use. I'll pin this in the comments. But some packaging baggies that I use, I can seal those with a straightener. These facial sponges I do for dish soap, I cut them in half. These circle felts, here's some of the labels that I use. Cardstock, crinkle cutter, bubble mailers. I need to update this because I haven't updated in a while. That's the paper cutter I was showing you guys, very helpful. Address labels, envelopes. So, hope that was helpful for you guys. I'm going to continue to work. I've been doing a lot of mail outs. So, hope you guys have a great day, and share this with your teams, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.